Other shows we have for you to enjoy at myclassicradio.net. The Avengers was most certainly not a household name in South Africa prior to the radio series. With no national television service until 1976, the mechanism simply was not present in the country to show television programs to mass audiences. While many other countries reveled in the filmed adventures of John Steed and company, South Africa was not equipped to join in the fun. The series took Britain by storm and made a major impression in the American markets, being that greatest of rarities, a British series given a network transmission slot. However, as a filmed series, rather than a videotaped one, The Avengers was able to gain a modicum of exposure in South Africa through film rentals. Come and listen at myclassicradio.net. Other shows we have for you to enjoy at myclassicradio.net. The Black Museum was a 1951 radio crime drama program independently produced by Harry Alan Towers and based on real-life cases from the files of Scotland Yard's Black Museum. Ira Marion was the scriptwriter, and music for the series was composed and conducted by Sidney Torch. Although often mistakenly cited as being produced for the BBC, the series was produced and syndicated commercially by Towers throughout the English-speaking world. Come and listen at myclassicradio.net.
High Adventure.
Tonight, Ron Evans takes us to Italy during the Second World War in his exciting story called Loot.
Well, that's it, lad. We'll be old down here for some time to come.
I thought we were supposed to be winning this blooming war, Sarge.
We are, Sims, but you can't blame the Germans for making the occasional counterattack, now can you?
Yeah, but he would choose now, wouldn't he? Just when we're stuck right up front on the bleeding patrol.
We're not going to stay here, are we?
Well, where else? I mean, you can see how the Tiger tanks came down the valley and cut us off, can't you? All we can do is sit here on the high ground and wait for them to get away.
And enjoy the sunshine of an Italian summer. Oh, Sarge, the Tigers could dig in and sit there for weeks, even months.
Well, let's wait and see what develops.
If you ask me, this war was going better before the Italians upped and changed sides.
It just brought more German troops into Italy, that's all.
That's all he says. You tell that to Snozzer and Frank and the rest of our mates who left lying dead down here in the valley. Cut to bits by machine gun fire from them Tiger tanks.
Oh, stop going on, Sims. We're fighting a war, not playing hopscotch. If we live through this lot, it's a bonus, so just look at it like that.
It wouldn't be so bad if we could make something out of all this. You know, like the soldiers in the olden days used to.
Charlie's right, Sarge. Think of it. You get to keep all you can carry off.
That's called looting, and it's punishable by death if you're caught.
So's fighting a ruddy war. You get in front of a bullet or something. I mean, what's the big difference?
Oh, we started out as a 13-man patrol, and I get stuck with 2 loony survivors. Anyway, there's nothing to loot in this miserable, poverty-stricken country.
You never know your luck, Sarge.
Yeah, here is Marshal. Yeah, the British have not advanced so far. No, the enemy advance group was thrown back this morning by a Panzerfaust. Yeah, here is Marshal. We can try. Then we will do it as you order. Yeah, now. Dankeschön. Lieutenant Grieve, come over here.
The 5th Panzer Group reports they have consolidated their position and they are digging in.
That was a call from Berlin, from the Reich Marshal himself. There's more important matters on his mind than military successes, it would appear. So we have a mission to perform, you and I. Get a lorry and 10 men.
Oh, but Herr Colonel, we are monitoring.
I said there's a more important matter to attend to. The Reich Marshal wishes to add to his wonderful art collection. And he wishes me to personally supervise the operation. After all, who cares if we lose 1 million men and 1,000 tons of equipment, huh? At all costs, a few Tintorettos and a Rembrandt must not be allowed to fall into enemy hands.
Blimey, look down there. That's German infantry moving up the valley.
Oh, blimey, we could be stuck here till Christmas.
Seems like they're planning to stay.
And what's worse, they'll be coming up here to dig in. We'll have to pull back to the next valley.
That'll put us further away from our position.
That can't be helped, lads. We can't take on a whole German army corps with 2 rifles and a Bren gun, now can we?
What if the Germans are in the next valley?
And we'll have to sneak through under cover of night.
How do we do that going forward, I suppose?
There's too many of the blighters. Look at them. They're like bleeding ants.
Yeah.
Now, come on, lads. There's no time like the present.
What's the delay?
Every lorry is commandeered to move equipment to the front.
By whom?
Direct orders from General Falkenberg.
Mine or from Reich Marshal Goering himself? Here. That lorry coming in. We take that. Show the drivers this authority. Did you get the men?
Yeah, Colonel. Not exactly fighting men.
Oh, what do you mean?
Headquarters staff.
Bunch of filing clerks?
Yeah.
They have to do. As long as they're strong enough to carry a few paintings and sculptures from Count Monsini's villa.
Right. Well, the valley's clear of enemy troops. Now, come on. Let's make tracks up the other side.
The lieutenant had a map before he got killed.
Yeah, I know. I've got it. I took it from his body.
It should be useful then. Like, there might be a road. You think you're bloody well killing me.
Yeah, well,
Yeah. Look, we stay off the roads. Still, it's as well to take a gander, isn't it? Yeah. Look, there's a road here on the other side of the hill. It goes to this village here. Nothing more than a dirt road, I'd say.
Yeah, you're right.
The village don't look much more than a few houses, isn't it?
Hey, what's that there, Sarge?
Eh? Well, it's a bit bigger than the others, isn't it? Large farmhouse, I'd say.
Yeah.
If there's no Germans about, we could go there. Maybe get some food and kit.
Yeah, we'll try it, Sims, if there's no Germans about.
They're all going forward to tackle the 8th Army.
Come on, then. It's over the hill and halfway down the other side.
These damn roads.
The villa is about 3 kilometers on.
Is there no village?
We don't go that far.
Good. These village people can be nasty now they've switched to the enemy side. It's a funny world we live in, eh, Grief? The Italians are like the French, always wanting to be on the winning side.
You admit the Allies are winning?
Oh, I'd be a fool if I didn't. We did not retreat from North Africa because of the climate.
Look, there's a plane ahead.
It's one of theirs. Stop the lorry. Everybody out! Out!
That was one of ours that went over.
Yeah. Be careful, lads. Looks like he's found a target.
It's coming from over that way. Look, there he goes, making a second run.
All right, Sims. Just keep down. If he sees us, he won't have the difference.
Look, it's only a few yards to the top of the hill. We can get a good gander from up
You
there.
stay where you are, Locke.
The sergeant's right, Charlie. We've seen enough of this bloody war as it is.
Yeah, he's done his stuff.
Yeah, lucky Blighter's on his way home.
Yeah.
I wish I was.
Oh, I don't know. It's rather nice out here.
Hey?
Oh, well, if we were back at the front, you'd be digging in now and waiting for the Tigers to come and get you, wouldn't you?
My, that's a change of tune from you, Sarge.
He's gone rebel.
Yeah.
No, we're still fighting a war, lads. But there's no reason why we shouldn't appreciate what we got.
Yeah, I know.
Now, come on, let's take a look at what that must say.
A couple of bullets in the engine doesn't help, Grief.
It's not too serious. This pipe and this wires are damaged. I can fix it in 15 minutes.
Good, make it start then.
Well,
I go and sit over there on the bank and admire the countryside. It's not often we have a chance to appreciate the beauties of nature these days. Oh, come on, don't stand there, Grief. Get some of the men to help you.
There it is, Sarge. And it's no farmhouse.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, must belong to the local landowner.
It's like a miniature Roddy palace.
You reckon we'll find anyone at home?
We could take a prowl around and see, can't we? Looks pretty deserted from here.
Hey, we was talking about loot before. Maybe we'll find something worthwhile here, eh?
I'll hear no more of that, Locke.
Right now, I'm more interested in finding some grub. My belly thinks me throat's been cut.
We still can't see what that Mustang was driving. It worries me.
Eh? Why?
Well, that's obvious, you ruddy idiot. There's got to be something around here worth firing on.
Well, Sarge, there isn't a living soul in sight.
We can't see everything from here. You see how the road bends out of sight? Who knows what's there?
Oh, never mind. We'll know soon enough. Meanwhile, I want to get my hands on some food.
All right. Let's get closer to the house then. You see the way the trees go right round the back of the road? Well, that's perfect cover.
Yeah.
Just leaves a 10-yard sprint to the back of the main building. Sims, you go that way. Keep them to the left-hand side.
Right.
Locke, you take the right.
Okay, Sarge.
I'll go through the middle, and we'll meet at the edge nearest the entrance. If one of us runs into trouble, the others must stay away and use their initiative. All right?
Go on, Charlie. Ask him what initiative means.
Oh, shut up, you stupid. It means use your nozzle.
Yeah, that's right, Locke. Use your nozzle. Come on, let's go.
I'll bet there's nobody for miles around.
Yeah.
If you ask me, they've all packed up and gone somewhere safer.
Yeah, well, it's hard to think of anywhere safer than here right up now.
Hey, look. The back door's wide open.
Yeah, so what we do is run in and make ourselves at home. But we search the place first.
Yeah, it'd be funny us having a snack in the kitchen and a German machine gun position up in that tower.
You can see from here there's nobody up there.
We can't take chances.
Hey, look there.
Look, me woman.
There you are, you see. You can't be too careful, can
She's
you?
hanging out washing like it's a Monday morning in Everton Valley.
Which is a very good sign.
Hey, she's finished now.
Yeah, wait a minute. 5 items of clothing, you see that? All female. That's an even better sign. Perhaps she's living here all alone.
Yeah, that makes sense, Sarge.
All right, then. Come on, let's go in after her. But no rough stuff, eh?
All right.
The wops are on our side now. She could be useful to us anyway.
We'll all be perfect English gentlemen.
That may be too much of a strain on you, Trooper Locke. So just treat her like you would a sister. Now, come on, lads, let's go. It's okay, Senorita. It's all right. It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. Palari English?
See a little?
Yeah, good. You alone here?
See.
Sims, Locke, you go and check.
Right.
And then come right back here, all right?
Right.
You bet. This is where the food is.
You are English soldiers?
Yeah, that's right, Senorita.
But it is said in the village that the English soldiers are many kilometers to the south.
Yeah, you're right again. You could call us an advance guard.
But the Germans are close. Many of them over in the next valley.
Yeah, well, you could say we're keeping out of their way. Tell me, do you own this place?
This is Count de Massoni's country villa. It is my work to look after it.
Ah, so you're the housekeeper then. Oh, it's a grand place, isn't it?
The Count is a grand man.
And where is he?
Now, we hear many stories. He was a high officer in the army.
Yeah?
But when Italy came to the side of the Allies, it is said that the Count went into the hills and joined the partisans.
I see. So you're not expecting him home for some time, then. Tell me, are the people in the village friendly?
They would welcome you, if that is what you mean. They have been waiting many months for the English soldiers to arrive.
No Germans round here?
Only those in the next valley. The Germans never come up here to the villa. The road is bad, and they feared the partisans.
Yeah, well, that's good. What's your name, Senorita?
Gina Montoresi.
Gina, that's a pretty name. Well, I hope you've got some food around. We could eat a dead horse, raw.
I will make you food.
Oh, good.
And there is some good wine in the cellar.
Lovely.
I think the Count would wish me to treat you as honored guests in his home.
That's nice.
Sarge.
Yeah?
You got to see this to believe it.
See what?
The loot. I mean, the pictures and things. The place is like a bloody Tate Gallery. Look, I don't know a Van Gogh from a Walt Disney, but I know they're not picture postcards hanging in there. Tell
He
you.
is talking of the Count's art collection. It is a very fine, perhaps one of the best in all Italy.
She's telling no lie.
Did you find out what you went to look for?
There's nobody here but the woman.
Where is Sims?
Looking over the loot. I mean the pictures.
Gina is about to make us some food.
Oh, marvellous. Then she can tell us which pictures are good and which are rubbish, eh?
The Count de Massoni does not collect rubbish, as you call it.
Oh, well, that'll make it easier.
Well, I like the eggs and bread, but what's this stuff?
That's salami.
Look, never mind the grub. Now the woman's gone off. Let's talk about all that loot.
Oh, what about it? Listen, if you two little crooks are planning to carry great canvas paintings on your backs all over Italy, I think you're in for a big disappointment.
Easy on there, Sarge. We ain't crooks.
Yeah.
Just a couple of squaddies looking for a bonus.
That's right.
I mean, it ain't been easy battling our way through from El Alamein. We done our bit. And now we're looking for something to make it all worthwhile.
Like a Rembrandt or two.
Well, what's wrong with that, then? A big brass load airbags with goodies and call them souvenirs.
But you can't call a Rembrandt painting a souvenir. And besides, taking anything from here would be stealing from the Captain. He's an ally, remember?
He wasn't a year ago.
You can't backdate morality.
Look, Sarge, if we don't nick the stuff, somebody else will. Come on, see it our way.
How would you get it from here, anyway?
Oh, we can get a cart and a couple of mules from a village.
Yeah.
Then we find a good place to bury the stuff.
And after the war, we come back and collect.
We'll find something waterproof to wrap the things in.
And what about Gina? She's going to make a fuss, isn't she?
Well, so what? If she makes a lot of noise, we can lock her away somewhere.
Yeah, we can even come back here and release her after we bury the loot.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Let me have a look at the stuff, then. I don't fancy going back to lorry driving when this war's over.
Hey, talking to lorry, Sarge.
Eh?
What's that coming up the road?
Bleeding hell.
Oh, no. It's a German army lorry.
Maybe the woman called them.
No, I doubt that.
She said the Germans never bothered with this place, but look, here they come.
They must be looking for something.
Oh, what about all our lovely loot?
Well, there's only one lorry. We could take them on.
Yeah.
Come on.
And the lorry's better than a bloody cart and mules.
You idiots. If that lorry's filled with crack SS troopers, they'll swat us like mosquitoes.
The Germans, they're coming.
Yeah, I know. We've seen them.
You must go under the trees. They will not find you there.
You mean there's no decent hidey hole in the house?
They might search. You will be safer outside.
She might tell them, Sarge.
Why would I do that? Oh, quickly, there is no time.
The little lady's right, lads. Come on, and keep your ruddy heads down, will you?
Seems to be nobody at home.
They will have evacuated the place, Colonel.
I hope they haven't taken the objects dart with them. The Vice Marshal would be quite angry. It could even put him off tonight's orgy.
I think you have a low opinion of Sir Vice Marshal.
Yes, there must be some truth in the rumors, Vic. Stop here. I shall go inside and assess what is worth taking. You organize the men to pack and load the indicated pieces. Young woman, who are you?
My name is Gina.
Is there anyone else living here?
No.
I am Colonel Stauffer of the Waffen-SS. I am charged by Vice Marshal Goering to take certain valuable items from this villa into safekeeping.
Does my employer, Count Massone, know of this?
The Count is a terrorist, living like an animal in the hills. He has forfeited any rights he might have had.
You are a thief.
Yeah. There's a lot of truth in that. But, my Liebling, I'm only carrying out my orders. Perhaps there are people in Berlin who believe we can defeat the Allied armies by collecting art treasures, huh? So, who am I to dispute their wisdom? Maybe they intend to use them as missiles to destroy London and Moscow. Who knows? Just imagine the enemy's panic when they are bombarded by Ming vases and Botticelli, huh?
I find your humor sickening.
Yeah, now, that is a fine piece. Grief, take that.
Hello.
Well, the Vice Marshal's sources of information are good. Look here, Rembrandt. Oh, and another. Grief, make sure these are well packed. And there is a fine Gauguin. Well, if you ever see Count Massone again, congratulate him on my behalf for his excellent taste.
What did I tell you, Sarge? It's happening just like I said.
What are you blathering about, Locke? I sent you to reconnoiter the front of the house. Is that how you report back?
Oh, they're SS troops, all right. And you know what they're doing? They're nicking everything of value from the house. Thieving bunch of Nazi rats.
So they beat you to it.
We're not going to let them get away with it, though, are we?
Oh, don't be daft, Locke. We're not taking on the SS with 3 guns and 15 rounds of ammunition.
Come on, talk to him, Reggie.
How many SS troopers did you see?
There could be between 8 and 10.
Well, I'm ready to give it a go, Sarge. We could work our way round the front and take them by surprise.
And what do we do when the 15 bullets have gone?
Spit at them. So we just let them get away with it.
Well, no.
Well, what then?
Now, stop nagging and let me think for a minute.
Well, they'll be loaded and gone soon.
Yeah, all right, then we'll take them on. Oh, good. An ambush down the road. We'll find a good spot, shoot out the tires and pin them down.
Right.
What then, Sarge?
I don't know. Perhaps you 2 geniuses can work it out.
Don't cough. Come. Put the nails through the wood, not the canvas. How much more, Grief?
These 3 are the last.
Good. If we can leave now, we'll be back at headquarters before 9 tonight.
Yeah.
All right, get it all outside.
Have you taken all your needs, Colonel?
Yeah, I think so.
Would you not like my kitchen stove? Or perhaps to raid the wine cellar?
The wine cellar. I wish I had thought of it early. I shall have to leave it all for the Count if he survives. May I thank you for your kind cooperation before I go? Brief, I want you to personally ensure that everything is carefully stowed away.
Over here, you two. This is perfect.
It looks fine, but do you want us to stay together?
Yeah, I do.
You can see a couple of 100 yards each way along the road from here. Couldn't find a better spec.
Right, Locke. Let's work this out. Put yourself in their place. Being fired at from up here, what would you do?
Even if there was 10 or 12 of us. I'd try and charge us. Push us out from cover.
But you can't, can you, Locke? It's steep all the way along the road.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it'd take a lot more than a dozen men to storm this position. They can't climb up, but we can drop down. Now, right, Sims, bearing that in mind, what would you do?
Yeah, well, I'd split up my men and try to get round our flank. Flush us out that way.
But they couldn't do it without being seen, could they?
Unless they ducked out of sight on the other side of the road and worked their way along.
Which would take quite a long time. And remember, they don't know there's only 3 of us.
Yeah, with only 5 bullets each.
Yeah, that's the part that makes me feel uneasy.
Well, we'll just have to make every bullet count, Sarge.
Right. Only shoot when you've got a specific target.
Right.
I'll shoot out the tire, and you concentrate on the men as they jump out of the lorry.
Yeah, only one tire, Sarge. We want to be able to drive it away with the loot.
Not even in my wildest imaginings can I ever see us succeeding, but yes, Locke, only one tire it will be.
If we get them pinned down, what will we do then?
Well, that's the bad bit. You two can think up the answer to it while we're waiting for the lorry to come back.
And then if they do, we can always air it up the hill.
Maybe grab one on the way and get his weapon and some ammo.
Shut up and get in a position. They're coming. Right.
Go on, Sarge.
Take it easy. Patience. Get ready.
Hey, good shot.
Big blows.
What's the matter?
Where did you learn to shoot? You didn't even wing one of them.
Could have told you I was a lousy shot.
Well, it's a pity you didn't. I suppose you're a lousy shot too, Sims.
Well, I'm no great Shakespeare.
Oh, ain't that all I need?
Why aren't they shooting back at us?
Well, they're either trying to find our position or they've realised you're not worth wasting bullets on.
Well, what now? Look, they've scarpered down the other side of the
Keep
road.
your eyes peeled. Sims to the right, Locke to the left.
Right.
Watch for them trying to cross. I'll just one bullet and see what happens.
There could be anything from 1 to 100 up there. What do you think?
With all respect, Herr Colonel, if you're going to fight here with the lorry between us, there won't be much left to fight for.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I can see what has happened. Our counterattack on the British is attracting the partisans to close up behind us. We run into an advanced party.
Yeah, they seem to be happy just to pin us down here.
Yeah, and ask yourself why.
Well, when the main group arrives, we'll be caught in a trap.
Yeah, and all for the sake of some moldy old pictures. I don't like it, Grief.
Neither do I, Herr Colonel.
Tell me, what do you think the fat Reich Marshal Hermann Goering would do in this situation, huh? Fight and die for his work of art?
Do you want the truth?
Oh, yeah, the truth, Grief.
He would lose half of his weight running all the way back to safety.
You're well put. And I think we should do the same. Now, down the hill, there's nothing but scrub and rocks. We'll be out of sight of the partisans. So when we reach the bottom of the valley, it would be a clear march to headquarters.
Yeah, Herr Colonel. Look back along the road. About a kilometer in the direction we were traveling.
As I thought, more partisans. Good. Come, Grief. Pull the men back. There's no time to waste.
Look, Sarge, we can't wait here forever.
If you ask me, the jetties have scarpered.
There's no reason for them to. All right, Locke. Go down and take a look if you want to.
Right.
If you get your head blown off, only your mother will miss you.
Yeah, and maybe your missus.
Why, you
He's only joking,
You
Sarge.
better be. Well, they must be able to see him by now.
Yeah, there's no movement. That's it. He's on the road.
Like I said, they've all scarpered. Come on down.
I don't believe it, Sims. I just don't believe in this kind of luck. Come on, let's get the lorry's wheel changed and get the hell out of here. Come on, hurry up, will you, Sims?
I'm doing my best, Sarge. It's as stiff as an old...
Sarge! Reggie, look down the road. Armed men, about 50 of them.
Oh, blimey, now we're in trouble.
They look like partisans.
Ugly-looking bunch, too. Legalised mafia.
Charlie's right, Sarge. They'd shoot and ask questions later. And us with a fortune in stolen loot. But if they take a gander inside a lorry, well, we're cold meat.
Now, wait a minute. You wait here while I go ahead and talk to him. This is going to need a lot of diplomacy. Hello there. Buongiorno.
You are English soldiers, see?
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Well, we were caught behind the lines when the Germans counterattacked.
I am the Count Mossoni, leader of this group.
Oh.
We were marching to my villa when we heard a shooting. It was you?
You are Count Mossoni.
You know of me. The 8th Army knows of my exploits, see?
Yeah. You could say that. I mean, this is a big coincidence. The Germans had just stolen the art treasures from your villa. And me and my 2 men, well, we just rescued him for you. Everything's there in that lorry.
Well, that is wonderful news. And the Germans, where are they?
Oh, they ran off down to the valley.
Only 3 of you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's such bravery.
Oh, well.
You will be my guests until your soldiers arrive here, see?
Yeah, that'll be
We will
nice.
drink vino and sing and dance and... Oh, and the girls in the village will help you. See, my friends, such a bravery cannot go unrewarded.
Oh, that's nice to know.
High Adventure is produced by Henry Diffenthal.